So first thing first, let's load our dataset. So this is the dataset which we are going to visualize, as you can see over here. So let's click on load. So as our dataset is loaded, you can see over here. Okay, so let's build our first visualization, which is going to be line chart. Okay, let's visualize number of centuries against opponents. Clicking on count. So he scored 6 centuries against England, 8 against Pakistan, 5 against South Africa, Bangladesh 4, West Indies 4, Australia 3, India 3, Zimbabwe 2. Okay, so now let's change the title. Okay, so now let's build our second visualization, which is going to be bar chart. Let's have a clustered one. Okay, let's visualize result and score. So the okay, let's have venue. Okay, yeah, that's better. So he scored 6 centuries at Wellington, 5 at Hamilton, 2 at Auckland, same at Birmingham. So this cluster chart shows us his centuries at a particular venue. So he'd scored most centuries at Wellington, which I guess his home ground, I guess in New Zealand itself. So let's change the title Centuries by Venue. Perfect. Now let's have third visualization. Let's have donut chart to calculate the result whenever he scored a century. So you can see 63.41% times the team won whenever he scored a century. Okay. And now let's have our fourth visualization, which is going to be clustered bar chart. Hmm. So through this chart, you can see we are displaying centuries by year. So 2023, uh, he scored 3 centuries, one in 22. Maximum he scored in 15, 8 centuries. Okay. So now let's change the title. Okay, so now we are done with our visualizations for the most part. Okay, now let's add a slicer. Mm. Let's see opponent based data, changing the slicer to drop down. Okay, 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 that's much better. Let's add it again. Let's change the aesthetics overall of the dashboard. Uh, okay, it was against. Slicer again, drop down. Perfect. Okay, so now let me change the overall aesthetics. Let's have it black. Okay, and over here as well, let's change the aesthetics overall. Visual border on, shadow on. Okay. How does it look? Let me check. Looks kind of okay. Okay, so let's change the bar colors as well. Okay, over here as well. Similarly, making it white. But first, we have to change the background to black. What percentage it was? 60%. Perfect. Visual border on. Okay, let's have it around 20. 2x shadow. Okay, okay. Similarly over here, visual border on. 20x, 2x shadow on, making it black around 60%. All okay, I guess. Uh, just the line I have to change. I have to make it white. Perfect. And let's remove the title. Let's keep it clean, super clean. Yeah. And title, let's have it Arial black. Similarly over here. Okay. Similarly over here. Okay. Okay. Similarly over here. Okay. Let's have background of black. Okay. Visual border on. 20x. Shadow on. Okay. Uh, let's change the color. Okay. No detail label. Let's have it white. Let's have it gray. Let's have it black. Let's have it gray again. Let's have it light gray. Yeah, looks cool, I guess. Right. Okay. Similarly over here, 2x. Okay. Similarly over here as well. Okay. Increase transparency. keeping it half shadow. Okay, okay, making it white. Opponents. Looks okay, I guess. Keeping it center, making it white, making it Arial black. Okay, okay. So now let's do one thing. Let's add a few PNGs, okay, of Kane Williamson, which I've already saved in my computer. So let's add that. So I have uploaded the PNGs. Let's align it so it looks kind of cool with our dashboard. Okay, okay. So let's keep it simple, I guess. We don't need so many PNGs. Let's keep it simple, I guess. Right? Okay. So yeah. So I guess we are done. This is our final visualization. See you in the next tutorial.